So, hello, ladies. I wanted to do the ride or die video that's going on, and I wanted to show you guys or tell you guys about all of my ride or die products. And they all are, well, most of them are affordable. So, yeah, most of them I use every day, like my everyday go tos. I don't know why my sweater was looking all lopsided, but yeah. So most of the products are my everyday go-to, and I'm just gonna get right into the products. I want to start with the Milani Conceal Plus Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Plus Concealer and Chestnut, and this is one of my ride or dies because of the fact that it is so close to my skin complexion. It's closer than a lot of higher end brand foundations, and the coverage is very good. Yeah, it's like that olivey tone that is very close to my skin complexion. And I did use this to achieve this look today. So this is one of my ride or dies, the Milani. And this is quite like new, so it became one of my ride or dies this year. Another one of my ride or dies would have to be the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. And this is actually not even my shade. This is the shade Y535. And it's a little bit darker than me. Actually, it's more of the same color as my face. So if you look at me, you can see that my neck is a lot lighter than my face is. Just by even seeing that I have on foundation, you can tell that my neck is a lot lighter than my face. And there's a shade actually right before this one that is actually like my shade, like right on it. Like it's crazy. But anyway, and it looks so natural. But yeah, I really like this foundation because it does give off a natural appearance, and it's very lightweight. Like you can build and it still just look very lightweight. So this is why I love this foundation. And I haven't really been using it as much because it's a little darker than me, like I said. Even this summer, I did not change colors. You know how you change for the summer because of the sun? I guess I was using SPF and I was doing everything the right way because I stayed light. I could still use my lighter foundations during the summer. And yes, this is one of my ride or dies. My next ride or die, which is another foundation that I just love. And this is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. And this is the color New Orleans. Now this color is a little bit on the orange side and a little bit darker than me. I tried to see if I wanted to go with the shade that is a little lighter than this one, but I was told that it wasn't my shade. So I don't know. Maybe I'll still buy it just to see. But yeah, they said that they liked this one better than the one that I was trying to go back and actually get. So I should have got a sample. But I really like this foundation because it is weightless, as it says. It's very lightweight and is definitely buildable. And this is like NARS. Like, who wouldn't love NARS? I love NARS. Everything about it. I'm done with the foundation, so yeah. I should have just went in order of like how I do my makeup, but you know, I'm all over the place. Now, this is my baby. This is my boo. And this is Ulta Fabulous Face Foundation Primer. So, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah, okay, so this is my boo. And I'm gonna tell you guys how I ran into this and how I got into it and all that. So, one time, a while ago, about 2 or 3 years ago, I was in Ulta and I guess I was shopping. I ended up coming across this and I never really used it. Now it was so funny. And then once I started to get more into makeup, I started to learn, you know, about primers and stuff like that. So I use this and I never stopped after that. I love this. I don't know why I love it so much. It got the like silicone base and it's like smooth. So anything that's gonna make your face smooth, you should like it. But I know a lot of people are not like very fond of like silicone based primers. So I just love this one though. I ain't gonna stunt. This is my favorite. I love it. I also love, which I don't have because I threw it out. I tried to keep the bottle for a while, but I ended up throwing it out and I didn't go and get a new one. The e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. Now, that's probably a surprise for some because it's so like affordable or cheap, but I really like it. E.l.f. Hydrating Primer. I don't know why I like it so much, but I started using it this year and I fell in love with it. And I have to go get some more because I ran out. But I have the hydrating, I have the poreless, and I have the, what was the last one? I don't know the last one, but I know it's in a white bottle. And the hydrating, I just fell in love with it. For one, because I have dry skin, so that was like my main reasoning. And then it's just giving me a flawless finish. I don't really know if I just know how to use or make things work, but I really love these products. Like all the products that I'm listing, I really love. And I did use this today, so you probably can see what I mean, you know? Flawless face or whatever. A lot of these I use like every day. Like when I want to do my makeup, these are my go-to products. These are my ride or dies, like seriously. And the infamous Laura Mercier translucent powder. Um, this year was also my first year using this, and I just fell in love with it because it's so like fine. The powder is so fine, and I like to apply it underneath my eyes and setting my concealer and everything, and it just feels so smooth when I rub up underneath there. Like it just feels so smooth, and it's just perfect for setting your foundation and your makeup. Period. I just put it all over the face, and I can still like spray my setting spray and it still gives me a dewy look if that's the look I'm going for. So this is like holy grail. It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't make me just like powdery and like super powdered up, if you understand what I mean, like cake face. It don't do that for me. I used it today, and as you can see, I still look a little dewy. And also thanks to my um setting spray, this is why my look is so dewy. And I'm telling you, like all the products that I use are mostly affordable products. And the setting spray that I'm just so in love with is not Max Fix. It's not Mac Fix Plus. Actually, when I ran out of that, and I never went back to get any more setting spray from Mac, I wound up going to something a little bit more cheaper, and I fell in love with it. And it is the NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. And this is what it looks like. I also have the matte, but I'm a more dry skin girl, so I really fell in love with this. And I just actually went and repurchased this on last week. So this is one of my ride or dies. I love this stuff. And like I said, I can have a very like powdery finish after I'm done with my full face. And I just spray this and it just gives me that dewy look that I'm looking for, which is like right here. No? My next thing that I cannot live without, and I'm gonna tell y'all a story about this. My MAC Gold Deposit. Honey, in every other video, I know y'all hear me talking about gold deposit. This is my go-to. Like, if you guys know any other I'm sure you guys do, highlighters for me to try out or anything like that that is just like gonna take the place of gold deposit, let me know. But because I am a brown girl, I really adore like golden highlights. So this is my go-to every day, all day, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, you know, all that. It actually had broken on me, and I had to pour my little alcohol in it and flatten it out and, you know, put it back. Look, I cannot, I had to get it together. This is my favorite. And it's still like a whole thing. I don't want to open it and like, but look, I had to get it together, ladies. I can't be out here like that. My gold deposit, I love it. 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 No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is my go-to. I love this. I love it. I adore this so much. Okay, so next is my concealer, and it is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Caramel. And I love, love, love this. I'm actually at the end of the tube right now, and it's actually like you can see through it. No shade to Kylie Jenner, but y'all know those videos that was surfacing through the internet about her lip glosses being like halfway or empty, and just only thing was in there was the sides. Well, yeah, this is a perfect example, but yeah, it's my baby though. It's buildable and it gives like a very flawless finish, and it's like a powder finish. Like, I love it. And it's just gone, so I'm gonna just wait till I go to the makeup show for Chicago because it's coming up, and I'm gonna just go and grab it then. This my boo. So can't forget about my black opal foundation stick in the color Suede Mocha. And this is what I like to contour with. Contour with it today. This is my boo. Like I'm telling y'all, these are the products that I use and I love. I actually want to find another shade that's not as warm as this one because it's a little too warm sometimes. And I just think that my undertones are a little not like cool, but like neutral or something like that. Now I gotta keep looking at the camera too because I was just talking and my camera had automatically stopped and blew me a little bit, you know? But this babe, oh, this is bae. I put this on and I use like a brush, or sometimes I use my sponge and I just blend it out, and it's so easy to blend and all of that. And a lot of makeup artists use this in their kit. Like they'll break it and put it in like little tubes or little containers or whatnot. But like, this is my bae. I need to buy like all of them to add to my own kit. But yes, I love this black opal. Love it. Another one of my ride or dies is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. And I love the color Tokyo. It is a pink. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This must be the one that's almost gone. It's a pink. So it's a nude pink. I love this. Like, this is my ride or die, this color, because I just love like nude colors, first of all. And I love to top it off with a brown liner. Not top it off, but, you know, line my lips, then apply this, and then I top it off with some lip gloss. And this clear lip gloss is like $1, $2 at a local beauty supply store. And the company is called Max. So it's not MAC, it's Max. And I really prefer this over the MAC lip gloss because that's what I used to wear, the clear gloss. But it was like a little too messy and sticky and so thick. And I just like this consistency because it's like smoother. Well, I can't necessarily say smoother, but it's not as thick. How about I just say that? Yeah, I really love this though. And it's very affordable, very cheap. It's not like $22. I don't know how much Max is now. I haven't used it in so long, but this is like my go-to. And then it has like ingredients like vitamin E, D, and C and grapeseed oil, like things that are good for the skin and stuff like that. So I was kind of like, okay, okay, Max, I see you. So it's MAX, Max. I'm pretty sure you guys saw this before in a beauty supply store. But this is my favorite. I use this to top it on top of all my little stuff that's like nude. The infamous LA Girl Pro concealers. Everybody knows that these are like holy grail for anybody. I don't know anybody who doesn't use these or doesn't like them. So, of course, this is a new one, but I have a whole bunch of them. I just didn't want to grab all of them, but I have like a whole bunch of shades. This is a new one, and I actually never tried this shade before. It's Warm Honey, but I see this a lot, and because it's like warm, but it's not too warm, I want to try it. So I'm pretty sure it'll work out well as a highlight or whatnot. And yeah, this is $3.49 at my local beauty supply store. And yeah, these can't go wrong with the LA Pro Girl. The LA Girl Pro. I always say Pro Girl. LA Girl Pro concealers. And also there's some that people use for contour. Like me myself, I think I'm just I got too much going on to use that as a contour. So I just focus too much on like my undertones and everything. So I haven't found the color that really suits me. So yeah, as far as like highlighters though, definitely the lip pencil that I use to line my lips is Brown Bron by NYX, and sounds like I have company, but it's a brown lip pencil, and it's a brown lip pencil, and I use this when I usually do like nude colors on my lip, because some people be out here using their pink nudes and just putting them all over their lips without lining their lips, and girl, that is not cool. So yeah, I like to line my lips with the brown, and this is my favorite. Like, this is a ride or die, definitely. The next thing I like to use is Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in chocolate, and this has lasted me so long that I haven't had to get a new one. So this is still the first one I ever bought, and it has lasted. It hasn't dried out, not that I'm aware of, or not that I can remember. But this is definitely a ride or die. This is my boo. I didn't use this today, but there is actually another thing that I use from the beauty supply store that I really love, and I think that would also be a ride or die, but it's over there somewhere. It's a brow gel, and I got it from the beauty supply store. I don't remember how much it was, but it's brown, and I use it to brush on my brows. I used it today, and this is like when I want that quick brow, I use that, and I just brush it in my brows, and it looks really nice and natural. So that's my boo. Um, it's called Go Brow. I am pretty much finished. Besides this little thing, it's dirty right now, but this is the Crown Brush, like beauty blender, and I really love this. It lasted so long. I bought it at the makeup show last year, and it's still like very durable, as you can see. But it lasts so long, and I still have it. I'm gonna buy another one at the makeup show this year, but I could still use this because it's still good. Like, it's still good. And I bought it last year. I'm not sure when you throw out beauty blenders. I'm not like balling, so I usually just buy new ones when the old ones wear out. And I have been using like Real Technique ones, but I realized that the Real Technique sponges don't last as long, so I would like actually have to end up throwing those out. This is not the only sponge that I use, guys. I didn't want y'all to think that was the only one I'd be using or whatever, but yeah, the Real Technique ones usually don't last. And I've had a beauty blender and I really couldn't get with it. Like, it wasn't like terrible, but it wasn't like, I'll go pay $20 for this all the time. So yeah, I found ones that were lower that really worked. So I was like, why go buy a beauty blender when I could just use the ones that are lower price? You know, beauty on a budget. You feel me? No, but Real Technique ones are really good, but they just don't last as long for me. I don't know. They always start to rip up. And I went through about, because they have the two that come in one package now. So I went through about 5 or 6 of them. So this is the end of my video. I would like to thank you guys for tuning in, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go subscribe, check out my channel. I got a lot of videos that are just waiting to be watched, and thank you guys for tuning in, and until next time.